Tikulandireni kulikonse kumene mukutionera madzulo ano. Ndine Brian Banda ndi programu ina sabata ino ya Times Exclusive. Amatipatsira maprogramu pano pa television ndi Rainbow Pens. Mlendo wanga mprogramu sabata ino ndi Bambo Penjani Kaluwa amene owa ponda amangoti Fredokiss. Iwowa ndi mkulu wona za chinyamata ku chipani cha UTM komanso ndi ashado ku Blantyre yakuno. Ndikulandireni Bambo Kaluwa, mwatilemekeza kwambiri. Titakuita nani kuti mubwere mwatilemekeza kwambiri. Kodi dzina la Fredokiss inabwera bwanji?
Okay, dzina la Fredokiss. So dzina langa leneni ndi member panga introduce mangoti Penjani Kaluwa. So dzina langa ndi Fredo Penjani Kaluwa.
Oh.
So tinaonjezerako Kiss. So dzina limene lili analipanga so promote kwambiri li JP. Mbala wanga wa America.
On zibale dzanu kodi?
America ndi takula limozi.
Okay.
So yeah, so Kiss it's KISS. So it's Fredo keeps it so simple.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Fredokiss.
Okay. Okay.
Command abbreviation.
Okay.
But Fredo keeps it so simple.
Okay. Ndiye zidachitika liti zimenezi?
Zina nyamata.
Okay.
Nyamata pakantawe ndito.
Okay. Ndiye JB ndi mbalo wanu?
No, takula limozi.
Okay.
So chibale tuchimo nkhala magazoka. Yeni mamuna ngani mkulu wanga.
Okay.
Because even zambiri zimene ndakhala kupanga wandiphunzitsa so ndiye wandipanga inspire ndiye takula limozi ndito. Ku school tumapita limozi, ku secondary.
Okay.
So childhood mpaka na even yeye amata kamaenda anthu amata mkulu kwawe mwana wa Kaluwa tu.
Yeah.
So we are family.
Ndi mamva kuti abambo anu ndi akamulepo? Okay, muli pangati?
Tipo 4.
Okay. Oyamba ndino?
Ine ndo maliza. Tipo omaliza tipo ma twins awiri.
Kodi inuyo
ndi twin sister.
Munapana ma twins
ndi twin sister.
Ndani?
Hilda.
Okay.
Kaluwa Mrs. Gandulu. So ine ndi twin sister ndi feeling ngati achitatu.
Okay.
Ndoti mimba achitatu imene. Koma kutunda kwathu ku awiri. First born Kenny then Zaningi.
Okay. So chidwi pandale chidabwera liti?
I think kwambiri ine nakula mfamily ya ndale macho guys amatale.
Chwe mwana chwe. Chwe mwana chwe.
So kwambiri ndi mwana. Takula mnyumba yokuti mabwera anthu azikambirana za ndale.
Okay.
Makaso not exposed ningoti ku politics.
Yeah.
Ndima conversations social issues. And I think in a way zinati manga affect kuti makaso attentive kwambiri tinali ndi consciousness yokhuza zinthu za ngati za dziko mmene kuendera. So I think exposure yanga ku politics because ojoka from background imene kuti ndi mwana.
Ndiye you decided ku join a UTM?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ndapanga decision kwambiri naimanga independent.
Okay.
You remember Blantyre City South?
Yeah.
Ndapanga decision ndeka as an individual kuti no. So I'm not youth takhala kumatuzo youth are leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I felt kuti no tomorrow yafika. So napanga decision ndikaima as a member of parliament koma as independent. After my elections ajitakhala pasi ndi team yathu ndi
unabwera kubwanji mavoti?
No, mavoti nakhala number 2. Number 1 anali honorable Lipipa. Anaima pa DPP ticket anakhala number 1 ndi MP yathu kumekuko. So if anakhala number 2.
Okay, mavoti anasiyana kwambiri?
Mavoti anasiyana because if anakhala ndi 12,600 jacket. Iwo ndi 16,000 jacket. So he
big margin.
Yes, the margin ayikulu yokuti we should respect him kuti he won.
Okay.
I think after no journey manage sabanga reflection ndi team kuti titienda banje komaso time manage now even time it member by independent tonight ndi ngati latest case tinayi kuti timayankhulana
Okay.
timamvana ndi decision yoti imene pa UTM nthawi imene ichayi nakhala ngati umene tinkapanga decision yoyima ndi joining Japan sizimagwirizana.
Yeah.
Nthawi imene ichayi ndi ma ambassadorship deals ama organizations osiyana-siyana,
Okay.
UNICEF, UNDP, NBS Bank. So my contracts osacha requirement I cannot should be apolitical.
Okay.
So there was no way they're gonna join Japan.
Okay.
So I think my decisions are not around Zintungari's So fast forward after my elections, I joined UTM. After joining UTM, fast forward in the role.
Okay. So abambo wanu ndi ya DPP.
Yes.
Ndamva kuti sabata imeneyi alowa DPP.
Eh.
Ndiye mwana wa UTM dzukhala bwa?
You know, me and my father, we are one.
Okay.
Individualized. We are one, individualized. So, ineyo ndikukula, I was taught kuti I should be independent. So independence yanga, in terms of thinking. I'm an independent thinker. I'm independent in zinjira zambiri mbiri. So one of njira zimene zimaonesa independence yanga ndi, for instance, story hiyo kuti set up scenario hiyo kuti big man in the DPP in the UTM. It shows kuti there's independence in decision making.
Okay.
Ine ndikanakondwa yo achakala kuti mwina a join UTM.
Yeah.
Could have been uniform. Komano the beauty of democracy.
Nthawi imene amapanga decision yolowa DPP apapa anakufunsani?
No. Sitimakambirana zandale. Sitimapangana gonzati za ma political decisions.
Okay.
He has got his own political journey, ineso ndi political journey yanga. This is where mwina ndi anthu ena amene sale ndi ma parents awo so mwina politics amazasiyana.
Okay.
Ine naima ku constituency kuja. Not a single day did I have chance to madala ka abwera za thandizo campaign. Campaign at it was youth, women, talk about mobilizing ourselves and doing it. So I've learned from him, I respect him, kuma we differ here. He's DPP, I'm UTM. I'm UTM by principle and my ideologies.
Okay.
He's DPP for his own reasons. He's DPP based on my choices.
Okay.
Because if it was up to me, I would say, no, big man, Mkala UTM. But again, democracy and story, our story is a unique story. I think it's different from here to bed and the Bagidi Muruzi.
Okay.
Or same party. Komaso Muna is being passed on.
Yeah.
Story afraid on the it has got nothing to do the father.
Okay.
In so many ways. But the inspiration has got everything to do with the father because exposure it comes from there. So we are one, individualized.
Abombo wanu ni munthu amene nthawi zambiri amakhala opalamula for lack of a better word.
Okay.
Zinakuchita affect bwanji as you grew up?
Yeah. I think mmene timakula matopeza uli uchoka school nthawi yako ngopeza uli kunyumba kuja panja pali Land Rover.
Yeah.
Pali Land Rover 4 ndimakumbukira tili ndi standard 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Pachilimba primary 1993 I think kunabwera Land Rover 110 nangulowa kunyumba ndi ifanaweza kuti basi anthu ankutenga tika pambali analowa nyumba moja ana chilichonse upside down anatenga masteni. Masteni, she was arrested, anapita nawo chilomo ndi polisi. Amakolopa ku polisi kuja. Why? Amunano atafuna kugwesa kamuzu. Afuna kugwesa boma la kamuzu. So we had experience ndi mwana kwambiri. Masteni amangidwa kuna kubwera so kunyumba kuja polisi wina akwaperekeza kuenda muzipinda mo situka uchilimba pene. So growing up ndi character ngati mene ili amadala because of politics komanso ndi approach yawo inatipanga expose mu kuzinthu zoti zina it has made us who we are lero.
Yeah.
Timaziwa kuti sometimes in politics maboma amatha kuyuza ngati ma instruments ngati police kupanga intimidate anthu komanso sometimes you makutaka soti you are in fear kuti munthu antenga akabwera kodi.
Yeah.
Because amangidwa ndi kambirimbiri.
Okay. Amangidwa kambirimbiri.
We've had situations where police amagona kunyumba ntasi kuoneka. You get it. So ineso ndimakumbukira ndinapita ku interview na company na yaikulu ndamaliza kuchanko. I was a graduate. I also had a diploma in insurance time and ndabila ku interview. I was the most qualified candidate per panel, per list ya because now it was my friends.
Okay.
And then this year because by degree banga by kamlepo.
No.
Yes. So and you don't do something no. From a candidate so sameta atenga baba you have scored highly and most likely to kutenga iwe, but unabwere samavipa lako. And I said yes. That was a degree anga diploma anga. Anamba kuiendesa mtu anaiona anazagudeza mtu inapprove anaza mpasira nzake hata sasa nampasira nzake anazaite ngaso ndikuzai cheka then I was next anangona bakamlepo anangomulozera nzake bakamlepo bachi ndikuona osolozera na bakamlepo bachi I was left. So I missed that job because of the name Kamlepo. Then naenda wabasi kupita nkolokosa ndikauza masten chitu ichara kananditenga mwandisiya chifukwa cha zina Kamlepo. Then masten ati ukaikira nje pa degree zina limene ukana kausuna ki pa degree wana chiro kana ulenga. I told my mom I cannot be ashamed of who I am.
Yeah.
Ineyo ndi Kamlepo. He is my father. I did not apply kuti kwa mulungu kuti uyakale danga it please God kuti this one will be my father. So I embrace it. So if this job is not mine because of who I am, my name, so be it. So today we are here. So in short, my examples are many good how you know him being a father has affected us. Also, even now in politics, because of Kamlepo being a politician, and to Fredo, you know, you get it, but you know Kamlepo, you know him, but he has been a famous politician who was even financially challenged at his age. You know it.
Yeah, I know it.
You get it.
I've interviewed him many times.
Yes, many times.
Yeah, and I've come many times.
You actually see even that house, my sister, my twin sister.
Okay.
She stays in the same house. So you know, now I'm trying to the MP and the history. They think you know, being a son to Kamlepo means there are certain privileges and luxuries.
So there hasn't been privileges and luxuries.
Not in the way many maganizira antu.
Okay.
Yes, but having a father who is alive is a privilege.
It is, yes.
It is. Having a father
who is alive, it's a privilege.
Yes, a father who can sit you down because Indians they don't have a father. So
it's not the same the atupere muluzi.
I think it's different.
Okay.
It's different. I disagree with my father. I disagree with what he does. Politically, he disagrees sometimes with what I do.
Yeah.
Come we coexist.
Pamene, I'm just giving an example, Atupere Muluzi. Yours. In what sense?
No, because when they disagree, because I cannot speak for them. Komano, when in the line of good political parties, the all UTF.
Okay.
In the same party, they support each other. Kuzobita bansonkano mozi. We are writing a Fredo story in politics.
You are writing a Fredo story?
Yes, it's a standalone story. It has got its own ups and downs. Convention, my father has no say. Convention UTM. Okay. My father cannot come and address convention UTM, for instance. Even constituency one. He cannot come.
Okay.
No capacity. I have to. This is my journey.
It's your own struggle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So kulantwe naso. I'm muzwa Fredo kumasama zwa Kamlepo kalu aliko from my generation. Kulantwena okuti they know Fredo, they might know Kamlepo, kuma they don't know we are related. You get it? So kulantwena manguzwa Fredo bas. Kulantwena sa manguzwa big man bas.
Then you surprised all of us when you wanted to run as a presidential candidate was UTM.
Yes.
What happened?
I expressed interest to run. That's what happened.
Okay.
And I was surprised. Good, you were surprised that you were surprised.
I was surprised because
why
because in the morning that how is Sinakwani, you're still a young man.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think I'm being Swana Kuzani Joncho.
You know.
Yeah.
If you go in this historical data, positive change scenarios, even if you start from Malawi, it was driven by young people. I not on Chirwa, Tunduzi Chisiza Senior, Yatuta Chisiza, Aleke Banda, Kanyama Chumi, they were all youth. They were all young.
Yeah.
Meaningful change in Yose, it will be led and driven by young people. If you go outside Malawi, even now, you will see what it is. Traore, a young person. Macron, a young person. Senegal, Salvador, Republic of Chile, that protest leader who became president, a young person. Why was Malawi surprised? Why were you guys surprised? It is the reason why you are surprised why we are in a situation because maybe we believe in the wrong things. If youth Tamangisa Azungwaja, in the 1960s, 1950s, they achieved, they won. If youth in South Africa, they formed ANC and won. What's wrong with the youth Manoba? It cannot spearhead and run an economic movement that is eminent Manoba and succeed. When we are a result of youth efforts.
So that was your motivation to run?
No, my motivation to run is in the belief in my abilities. It is the belief I could make a good leader. It is in my belief, the likes of us, history has it, the likes of us can be called, because leadership is given by God.
Yeah,
even if you're a Christian, you see the time David became king of Israel. He was young.
Yeah.
Fairly young.
Yeah.
When David defeated Goliath, he was young. When Joseph had a dream, interpreted a dream, he was young. So I was surprised today, people were surprised. But sometimes, you might be ready for something that is not ready for you, or something that is ready for you, you might not be ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what changed now? Because a few days to the convention,
yes,
you have pulled out.
Okay. So that's a good one. I think it also comes down to now conversations.
Okay.
Just because I know I can do something, it doesn't mean I should be the one to do it.
Okay.
Even now, mentality, there are a lot of people who can be presidents, but not all of them are running.
Yeah.
Are you going out? They're watching us here. They can make better presidents than all these candidates who are running.
Yeah.
They're not running. Komaso, if you look at UTM as an entity, kuna lantu ambili they were running. And I think the conversation in a scene kuti UTM unoku lantu ambili kufuna president. So I felt we should correct narrative manager. Komaso, it is also good to show that not everyone can lead at the same time. We can all be leaders, but we should also be able to follow. So sometimes to be a good leader, you have to be an excellent follower. So I believe good leadership in UTM it's appropriate. It is timely. Yeah. So I rescinded my decision because I looked at my factors and
okay.
There we supported leadership.
Okay.
And we put leadership in place. Commercial UTM is strong. It is gaining momentum. That's where we wanted it.
We'll talk about UTM in a moment.
Yes.
But when you were withdrawing from the race, did you have anyone in mind?
As in?
To support?
Yes.
Okay. And did you come in the open?
Yes, I endorsed Dr. Kabambe.
Oh, you endorsed Dr. Kabambe?
Yes.
Good.
Kuzuzu.
Okay.
Yes.
And why?
Because I looked amongst the candidates. Because voting demos, you can't vote for everyone.
Yeah.
And I considered so many factors. What type of leader do we need now? And I think everyone, not interest to they can be president of UTM. They could have been president of UTM, but we needed to choose one.
Yeah.
So I chose DK as one amongst Antomina Maimaj.
Why DK?
Why DK? I believe DK has got resume. You mean to kufunika Panova?
Okay.
Panova
ngati dziko
ndi chipani chomwe.
Okay.
Because if a UTM agenda FSC agenda ya chipani per se. Chipani is just a medium, it's a means to an end.
Okay.
So we're looking at the UTM as a movement as a means to an end. So we need someone who can take us to the end, who can help us at the end. So I think DK stands out in so many ways. DK stands out because he's got that experience. Commercial, the agent needs a zero. Okay. DK fits that profile of a person because, come on, we cannot invite a carpenter to fix a plumbing issue.
We cannot invite a carpenter
to fix
a plumbing issue.
No.
That's quite a loaded statement, isn't it?
Yes. We cannot invite a nurse to fix a car. So, using reason, I think so many factors push us to look at DK as the appropriate person to lead UTM.
And the country?
Yes.
And I'm looking for and the country as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what qualities does he have to lead us as a country?
No, I think as a country, they don't apply to UTM Yoka.
Okay.
They apply to the country. Because the country now is in an economic situation and it needs someone who's okay. When we say the DK should
DK
yes, that's okay. Forgive us youth if it's not that okay, Tikanot Daisogabambe, Dr. Daisogabambe is the right person, quite fair, as UTM to lead Malawi. Tukumanga ma factors, ndani na gale yache. Kuti nsogolo amene tukufuna ndodani. I think what Malawi needs is someone who should be able to know the problem. What is wrong with Malawi? 1.
Okay.
What are the solutions? 2. So this leader should be able to know 1. What are the problems? 2. What are the solutions? 3. Economic competence what are the limitations of Malawi? Kulipo kumaona ngati kuti tizinena kuti no will make Malawi into ABC when economic competence ya Malawi, my economic limitations that sit na bank consider.
Okay.
So we need someone who considers instruments. What is wrong? What are the solutions? Also in general, my economic limitations are as a country and all that. 4. Someone who can be able to go beyond, examine what others have done in situation ngariatui, what others who are in situation ngariatu are doing, what is working and what is not. Muka particles into 4 is easy. When that leader is surrounded by experts, he should be able to intelligently reject or accept advice from experts. So no, tibanga is sitibanga is. You remember Bingu? Bingu could argue, no, money bange it's a value and drama too. Devaluation. He would argue with stability. You get it? He would argue with no tobacco is not influenced by Jani method minimum than Mubanga propose. So we need a leader who can intelligently reject or accept advice from experts. Come above all, to find a leader or muntu. As a country, as young people, we want someone who understands us. As youth, if we were to find so good, as is already Nyamata Zimai, Agazuga Mamawa, life yagi makala yotan. So yes, you can be a good economist, but to find so muntu. You were alive, I think Bagiri Muluzi appointed Professor Chigaondo, remember?
Yes.
As finance minister.
Yeah.
And in the 11-point plan. You remember? It was a disaster. But he was a professor. I think Anabangarisha for Bagiri Muluzi cabinet, I think in 2 months or 3 months. He only was minister for 2-3 months. He presented an economic paper, a 11-point plan. It was disastrous because he was just thinking from an economist point of view. So if we are advancing DK, like Dr. Daisogabambe, not just what he's an economist per se. Komaso, we know what with the UTM movement, the philosophy atu. Komaso him he aligns umuntu solvati ulimamene. So my factors are
Daisogabambe alindu umuntu.
Yes. So I think my factors so they would go into Sinangam didn't have it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think those are some of the factors mentioned.
Yeah, but you ya umuntu ya Benandino. Can you give me an example ya umuntu wa Dr. Daisogabambe?
Okay, Dr. Daisogabambe nesudinda kana ontaya idali.
Yeah.
Takumana na ontayo mwe ya politics. Komano I've seen how amabangia relate in there, right? I've seen how you know amavesera. Timata kwambira na kuti strategy tipange jonje. Strategy yokuti kwa muntu wina leader wina akhoza kuona izi zimene zopepera zisabange.
Yeah.
But he'll give you a chance. you would implement idea in kuti it is not a traditional idea.
Yeah.
He would go in. Komanso umuntu goes as far as beyond politics. It goes as far as how you are relating down to it. So you need to give it up for him in that context. Relate. Yeah, that's how I can.
Chabwino. Tichite break pang'ono tibweranso ndinu posachedwa. Ngati mwango tipeza kumene mukuonera ndi program ya Times Exclusive ndili ndi Bambo Penjani Kaluwa, popularly known as Fredokiss. Iwowa ndi mkulu wa chinyamata ku chipani cha UTM komanso ndi ashado ku Banda ku serious Marian zina
Banda zingoangwa so chiko situations.
Okay, imeneyo.
Before inali Banda City South.
Chaba njanyuwani.
Yeah, no, sianyuwana ngodula ago.
Okay. Tichite break pang'ono tibweranso posachedwa. Mukuonera program ya Times Exclusive ndi Fredokiss. Ndaona kuti anyamata tsopano ayamba kufunika. President Chakwera masabata amenewa kukumana ndi achinyamata. Zipani zosiyana zikuika anyamata patsogolo. Is this the way to go? Zikuchitika bwino zinthuzi?
Okay. Because onera kuti komanso ayi.
Okay.
I think muna intention imene anyamata kufunikira muna tipange examine.
Okay.
Kundi chifukwa cha anyamata akuoneka ngati akufunika panova. I think anyamata mbiri nawso tikufira be kuti timafunika nthawi inoyi and we expect nthawi inoyi tifunika, which is wrong. Ngati my intentions ali kuti kungogwirisa ntchito anyamata kuti tiduse. Koma ngati my intentions ali kuti they are pure, kuti anthu amene panopa akufuna panga advance agenda ya nyamata, they mean it, then tizabwinobwino sizithiraso pazisankho zipitirira. Anyamata tili majority kumalawa komanso mwina nthawi yambiri so mwina tisablame sokaye amene amatiuzawa. Mwina ifeyo ngati achinyamata ngati youth, do we know power yathu? Because we're in majority.
Kodi anyamata ali pambiri?
Anyamata ali pambiri. Look at statistics yathu even as a country. I think even panopa ndi macheza ndi nzanga wenake block ya between 18 to 22 imene ali mbesa. It's a serious number. Koma isi kuti ambiri ni ma first time voters.
Okay.
Komanso ma repeat voters amene ali mu gap imene, even if we just say 40 below, the majority
ndambiri.
Komano, do we know power yathu? Because ignorance sometimes ndimene so yumatika solve my situations kana wao. I think if you look at problem kwambiri, they have made sure that the youth we are not united.
Okay.
They have made sure there's a system.
Who has made sure?
There's a system. There's a system I think it's being passed on. Kale, youth were not sidelined. Even kale, youth would be allowed culturally. Kukhala pasipantengo. Chabuno simuka yankhulo. Wamuzi investira zibinauta awukamu. And we were learning. Komando panoba fast forward technology opportunities. I don't know my problems, my factors ambiri. Youth, we've been sidelined to the point of decision making. Siri manja my youth. My institutions ambiri.
Okay.
You see kuti just because Mamipanga Fredo current director of youth, it doesn't mean kuti entity it's a youth centric entity.
Okay.
Just because Mamu Sanka winawage mozi wanyamada mozi amongst us, ukakhala chiguru, it doesn't mean kuti now you're embracing young people.
So what is embracing young people?
Embracing young people is accepting the fact kuti ife we are in majority.
Okay.
Accepting the fact kuti my decisions akupangidwa on behalf of the majority. Accepting the fact that my needs are youth, which includes women, because they got youth, also other women who are youth.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So youth is a wide category, one billion.
Okay.
Embracing and accepting the fact that my needs are true. My needs are paramount. So decision makers, if we need economy, young people, women, we should participate as active participants. not tokenistic approach imene panobe kuti mangogwiritsidwa ntchito kuti tioneke ngati achinyamata awa tikutani tikumvana nawo. So yes, it is true, ndaonadi trend ilipo yokuti yukhanga kuti alisa afuna akhale wachinyamata, alisa akuyankhira kuti anyamata, but intention ndiyo tani, because my problems athu sakupangidwa solve. You know, pala ntaina yake my problems athu ali unemployment, nyamata alisa mafuna ntchito. So we were in a situation where if you promise 1 million jobs, it was an attractive political statement. 1 million jobs. Panoba, if you look at youth, zanchitos ja youth yambi ina give. Because if anyamata mene anapeza nchito, akudanda wala soposa mene sali michito. Because they've realized that nchitos are true, you know, the peanuts. Even majority of youth mene azmaya akukira nchito mwa mwenye. You see, the masala yao below 100,000. But many minimum wage could be around 90 to 100. So, if you're my youth, in any moment, what we need is an industrial revolution.
Okay.
It should be led by young people. You were surprised. You were surprised because I don't know why. Everyone was surprised. Because if we don't need anyone to promise us jobs as young people.
Okay.
We need an enabling environment. Young people should have an idea that can sustain them, implement it, and that idea should work.
Okay.
Tindatsika nambili baba. Amagondo mabanga za taking orders. You see utatsika na tubanga poster kulisa kazi tu.
Yeah.
Ambira jasama bito kwa kula kunje. They were buying online.
Okay.
They buy online as kulisa kuno locally. But now ose ajisanga bange zimeje because forex tilipo.
Yeah. Magada anatseka.
Mafana mene achamuna kupanga ya njinga ya moto yakabaze mwei. Panoba they've got this idea, yes. You find already they cannot implement that idea. Ubezi goti salibansi falibeja mafuta. Vuto ndijani forex. So if you look at forex issue, yatipanga affect nyamata more than muna meti magambida.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
And you see with the politics at national level, it's just about patronizing youth, using these numbers. Akavotere awo, akavotere guru. Even good DBB jogging bomber, mbwele do salance. It is young people. It is the youth. Mordecai MC Shanani na. I was a mouthpiece of young people. But from then, Bagaliroli, is it true that young people have benefited from this administration? You see, good no.
Young people have not benefited from this administration.
No.
You don't say.
No. They have not. Because if you need to go to Tibet Blanta,
yeah.
No Samuel Banga benefit at the stadium. Kubayanga. No Samuel Banga benefit going to Rezen Kusiu. Kubayanga. Kuzuzu kuji. Those guys Banzuzu Banova. Or Banchinja Banova guys have a benefit in the administration, the systems administration in Dangat. How many will show up? They reverse that question. To throw some ministers to go we didn't benefit from this administration. To stadium. What role is it? What role is it? Even Bansika, what think of Bansika? Good guys, I mean, Akuya and this into Dangat. You see it every day.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think should be done to the youth of Malawi?
Solution I find you youth ya Malawi. We need an industrial revolution.
An industrial revolution.
That's a solution.
Okay.
Why industrial revolution? Because we don't need anyone to promise us jobs in an industrial revolution. Because this is a revolution that creates jobs. It creates business opportunities.
Okay.
It creates whoever has a skill. Zamanja, ubeza potutan, ulowe. Commercial potential will be actualized. You study economic history, they moved phases in Gadamenu. I think if we have jumped. And whenever we need an industrial revolution that will make sense. If you see, Kwambili, we focused on political rights, human rights, ufulu. But leadership they forgot what ufulu, vote my elections. It's just a means to an end.
Okay.
What is the end? Modernizing the economy.
Okay.
So they focused on Gwina Sanko, political power, political rights, human rights. Yes. But all these should be seen as a means to an end. End in the jan. modernizing the economy, reorganizing the society. Kuti economy yathu should make sense, kuti anthu wamba, youth, tizitokhala ndi idea and implement it. So a solution would be, knowing kuti even zipani zonsezi mwalimoni, panopa zili busy campaign. Koma you see kuti they develop a fighting complex, ya political, yokuti akawina anthu achi. Amazapeza kuti they don't know what to do. It is because they are stuck. They are stuck in politics, regionalism, tribalism. You see, corruption. The end, they miss it. It's like, it's an understandable failure. It's like telling muntu wa agriculture to switch into plumbing. Could we just switch into plumbing? Or a plumber to switch into farming? No cheaper. I mean, in this journey of politics, in this journey of campaigning, they punctuate thinking on the end, modernizing the economy, making the economy better. They are the ones who succeed.
Amabwera ndalewa wapatsa t-shirt ndi 2000 achinyamata and they go misonkhano.
Yes.
Is that a viable option?
It is a disaster.
It is a disaster?
It is a disaster. It's because of poverty. For as long as poverty is here. Exactly. For as long as poverty is there amongst us, we will never get it right. Politics are to car George. Because if you choose not to give my 2000 my t-shirt, I know that I don't want to wear that. What do you mean? Even if you demand fundo, they will demand fundo as an entry point. Something has to happen. You cannot blame people. It is because poverty is here. It's the order of the day. So poverty is weaponized by politicians. They know what you want access to resources. And in drama. So they will use state resources to victimize and to weaponize poverty and have power. So for as long as poverty is there, it's so good.
Exactly.
When we have an industrial revolution that makes life better for young people, they will be busy. They will not be there. They will not attend the Misonkania. They will not be. They will be busy doing something. So even decision now, it will be based on an idea that makes the revolution tick, an idea that makes the economic revolution, that makes that modernization economy society
Because Achinyamata Maikwena, for example, Zambia,
yes,
Zimbabwe,
yes,
they are busy.
Yes.
The revolution imene mune nayo yawathandiza kwambiri.
Yes.
And sama gamba za t-shirt.
Actually, you need these young people would be even donating, printing their own t-shirts.
That's right. That's right.
Printing their own t-shirts because they believe in an ideology. You remember UTM?
Yeah.
Do you know Anhambila ma printer of UTM? T-shirt HTM.
Okay.
You remember? Because it was a revolution. It has been a revolution that people believed in.
I'm a glow t-shirt.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
When people believe in an idea, they will subscribe.
What is wrong with our politics?
Politics, I think, what is wrong with our politics is that we've got wrong political players playing on behalf of people who believe everything is wrong and everything can be made right.
Can you say that again? Slowly. It's a powerful thought,
okay,
but I want you to say it slowly.
Okay.
What is wrong with our politics?
Our politics has got wrong players who are playing on behalf of people who know how to play the game better. You get it, eh? So we need to demystify politics. Politics nasira and hogudi we know gudi muna they are crooks and honama. We know gudi they don't have solutions. People who are not creative. There's a lot of routine work in politics. Okay, look at Zbanizat. Do you know there's routine activities? Routine work, it was passed on even in government. If you go even government in any Capitol Hill, you find what routine work.
It's the same. It's the same stuff.
There's no room for creativity.
There is no room for creativity.
Yes, and yet creativity is the only thing that drives any meaningful change. So we need creativity. We need leaders who have got a clear vision. You follow, right? We need leadership in the clear vision. If you are led by authority, they don't know where we are going, how do you follow?
People who don't know where we are going.
Yes.
But they are leaders.
Yes.
Okay.
And you've got followers,
because
because you've got the blind leading the blind, and the blind choosing a blind leader.
Okay.
So leadership is not the president yet. Make no mistake. Leadership is at all levels. All these levels. We need to re-examine who is leading us. We need to re-examine the politics. The politics in the yarn. You know, as a young person, when I said, look, I'm joining politics, my mind, my idea was good. I'm participating in a conversation around making Malawi better. I'm participating in activities that are supposed to make Malawi better. However, others have looked at my joining politics and activism as a distraction on Fredo. Look at the system. The capital bank, if I'm filling a form, right? I have to notify them whether I'm politically exposed or not. As someone who's in politics, there are certain businesses I cannot do. Someone who's in politics, and then my business of how do you encourage young people, women, youth to participate in politics when they know good barriers are outside politics? Politics will be worse. And you expect them to compete in that mbom. And then there's poverty background. And how many mbom and access yama resources no government, and they're abusing them. Yeah. They'll buy t-shirts better than someone who's sane. They'll flash money, they'll splash money. You get, where is this money coming from? The majority who are blind do not question. So if we as a generation, as youth, I think we need a rude awakening. We need an awakening, conscientization to the point we should know what do we want. So we need leaders who know the way. Leaders who know the way. We cannot be talking 2063 when 99% of Malawians, they don't know what 2063 agenda means. It's a piece of paper, my laptop, my desk, yeah, and millions are moving.
Millions of money?
Millions of money. Okay. Billions. Okay. Billions are moving around the concept.
2063.
And then we have got Kuchididi, anapuzira paspantengo. You've got Kuchigwao, anapuzira paspantengo. Mvula ikamagwa maklasi amata because ana sankakale bati. Yeah. 2063 agenda ilibati. Man is circulating around that agenda. We need something that makes sense. Yeah. Let's talk of 2035. Where do we want to be 2035? Where are we going 2035? It's easy for us to have a conversation around 2035.
2035, yeah.
Yes. Yes, regardless of 2063. Yeah. 2035 should feed into Jabwin, but as a country, said, plan yata 2060, yeah, 2035, yeah, 2030, but everyone. The only activity, economic activity, Malawi is campaign. The only economic activity as serious leaders are doing is lining people, giving them a 2,000.
The t-shirt. Yeah.
The only serious economic activity that is happening, Panoba, in the past 2 weeks, is people rioting in missing because Mitengwada, Yagwera. It's I'm a business protecting kuti anthu opanga marayo today.
Nkutheka kuti a President Jagwera akutionera pano. What should he do to help young people? And you said kuti the past 4 years it has been a miss.
It's a miss, yes.
It's a miss. No regrets whatsoever.
No, it's a total miss, and I think the president knows it. He knows it.
But I thought we have organizations like National Youth Council.
I thought
so. Ministry ya Chinyamata.
Yes.
They are not enough?
Okay. You remember Nazakamba's routine work? Yeah. There's a system, a colonial system that was passed on. Yeah. So we have a ministry, Malawi. The ministry it's called Ministry of Youth. Structure. it's always Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture. Minister of Youth, Sports, when the only thing you can think about young people is sports. Now you've got, this is why Councillor Unalis, MP Unalis, Bank trophy.
Bonanza.
Because there's this wrong idea if your young people were all about sports.
It's not sports.
Sports is just part of life.
Yeah.
You can 5%. Minister of Youth. If I was the president for youth, if I was the president, I would combine Ministry of Youth and Economic Planning. Then I would put NIF under the Youth Ministry.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
Make sure young people access resources. Sit down with young people. Listen. Not this just much take as just my fund of my state house which that is scripted.
It's scripted.
It's scripted gumaso. Mafana mbira mabida umene ujagwa. They were not able to express themselves. The same president, if we bring him down Gundirand, youth yankuli, amvankani zina zosi. So, Minister of Youth.
So you have questions. The president Dokumana Ndia Nyamata ku State House.
I think already power play maybe, right?
Yeah.
State House kumabida mujamo kamta kusechedwa.
Yeah.
It's environment just it's not
so it's scripted.
The environment is not a youth friendly environment where the young people can express themselves.
Okay.
So back to your question, one thing I would say with regards to youth, when it's restructuring, let's avoid routine work.
Okay.
Let's go beyond, let's be creative.
Okay.
Maybe Minister of Youth, let's combine it with economic planning.
Yeah.
We also put NIF under Minister of Youth. Then empower young people, these young people. Empower them, them ideas out. Let's create a system where access to resources, also growing these resources. Youth are majority. And these are women. Youth is Munaoka, Kudi Anyamada Oka. Anyamada and and most of these youth, some are parents. Yes. Some are married. Some are not married.
Yes,
you get it?
Yeah.
This is the majority of Malawi. Yes. So, for instance, issue and Nifi, Miss and her business. Office and if good. Do you know where? If I was the president and I'm serious about youth, I would have even my NIF offices. I can't miss it.
Okay.
You don't have even and how I do demonstrate you.
Okay.
If we had NIF offices, but Sigol was so good.
Okay.
Because office
one NIF, yeah.
A chairman and Siga and that committee and Sig, Imaziwa Gudama Gabriel and Drama, they have business.
That's right.
I'm a way also. And concept you you are Malawi subways and drama and Hosauka subways and drama and disabled message. It is true good people default. In the data. Scientific data people research on subways. But if you look at the factors, I mean I'm and Asamabways, you see good there are solutions to my challenges I manage. Panobama village bank. My society my village banks, my groups as my Anyamada. All we can borrow a leaf from the system that manage and scale it up even by national. We can scale it up. But for youth, we can never say realistically we are advancing a youth agenda without an economic revolution, without having young people participate actively. Kubanga implement my ideas out. My youth has a current economic independence because we have got a generation of beggars now. Not good year, but the environment is not enabling good in fun. I did degree.
Yeah.
I'm a master's I live. They were so they lie. Couldn't go to schools that and we've got role models, yes. Of Antola Nabita school, and those are models we are seeing. We've got examples in the society, Magedo, Macomedian, found out another gay to Manai Modi, Alice Ambuentengen. What gay, Uganda gay, Mwagoti,
Ambuentengen. Could you Ulibo? Okay.
Ulibo, my baby Gina minute.
Okay.
Kaiwe Rabito Gay, Slapito Gay, Mwagondoti. Why? So, motivation, I didn't know my fan about Kenyan, and yet. Education is the most important thing. It's a must for everyone to access education.
Tirindi Masanko, September 16.
Yes.
And you have rightly said, what would you tell them? I want you to look at that camera.
Yes.
mungauze kuti yani za masankho amene akubwera.
Okay. 2025 tinkamukamba kumalero oli wafika. Ufuna usafune zimene zimachitika ku Malawi kunoku zimakukhuza ka unalembesa sunalembesa umavota sumavota umadana ndi andale sumadana ndi andale koma ma consequences za ma decisions anthu amene timadana andale amatipanga affect kandi ku school kandi zilibetu kwa gula ku shop pano paso alisa amene akutionera ndikhulupirira kuti ma implications za ma decisions azitsogoleratu by now tonse tikwaziwa timu society oti panopa tindi atsikana ndi mabadi tindi mablessa mu society mwathu mu community mwathu mablessa aja amakhala azibambo akulu amatenga atsikana athu aja. Why? Because there's an economic disaster. The poverty is the order of the day. Now iwe ngatuli youth kasiwe youth wamuna kandi wankazi unalembetsa whether you like it or not, you know kuti ife simuzandinamizira kuli zipani zosiyana zikuyima sindichula zipani komano you know nonse kumene muli komuchiro zoti UTM ife takupasa an option. You know kuti UTM takupasa an option yokuti mwina izi zipitirire kapena tisabwerere mbuyo. UTM takupasa an option yoti futuristic, takupasa nitsogolero ali qualified kupanga spark industrial revolution imene kufunika ku Malawi. Takupasa ni leadership yokuti ili intact, ili ready kupanga shift kaganizidwe shift system imene kuwekera. So after 2025 pasapezeke youth wodandaula. After 2025 if you don't vote kama mga vote for chokuda nda kwathu awatima chokea kumuzi limozi atosi tribe yathu ndi yakuti shauri yanu. Koma 2025 is on you. Chisankho izamene munalembesa decision iyi yokonza Malawi ili ndi inuyo zikomwambe.
Osatengera kuti uyu ndi wantundu wathu.
And you know what? The beauty. There's an emerging tribe in Malawi.
Okay.
There's an emerging tribe. You know there's tribalism, eh?
Yeah.
And there's a bitter truth. In politics, there's a political truth. But izipani zina zimadalira mitundu.
Yeah.
Sindizichula.
Yeah.
Koma you know zipani zimadalira mitundu. But guess what? Zikubanga expire. There's an emerging tribe Malawi. I've seen it. This would be a superior tribe. It will be the biggest tribe in Malawi. Where is this tribe coming from? I belong to that tribe. Let me show you. Madala chama choka kurumpi. Komaso partly alindima roots akumangoji. My father. Mayanga bambao ndakuchitipa. Amayao ndakuchikwao. You see it? I've got 2 daughters. The father to the mother amachokera ku Mpemba. Maya amachokera ku Chilazu Mlomo. You see? Kamwana kanga tiana tanga tiwiri. Ndinda nitundwanya.
Alibe mtundu.
Wana mene ine nditundwa. Ine nditundwanya. So this is a superior tribe that is emerging. This is a tribe that will not vote based on tribalism, regionalism. And once this tribe takes over, things will change. Komaso,
the tribeless.
Yes. Komano,
generation.
Yes, as we are emerging. Any political entity that is established on tribalism and regionalism is weakening. You see it? So it's a matter of time. And I believe in the future. So even young people, everyone, should have hope. Help is coming. It might not be today, now, but it is surely on the way.
And osazitengeranso kuti because ndi anthu opanda mtundu.
You have no choice even utafuna utengera And I'm telling you, even as people are watching, they are coming from this tribe, they are watching. They don't know what you want in that. So at the same time, we're not saying tribes are wrong. But tribalism has been weaponized by politicians.
That's right, yeah.
And it is destroying everything.
The Wagwatu system.
The Wagwatu system. It is destroying everything. Komano, I'm telling you, a tribe is emerging. It is emerging. It's unstoppable. As we speak, Kamwana Gabado. tribe imene as we speak now kamwana kabado across usati kamodzi usati awiri tabado tambiri the most powerful tribe is coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's quite interesting hearing you talk pa nkhani za chinyamata. You are very passionate pa nkhani zimenezi. So Ministry of Youth has failed the youth.
It's a disaster.
National Youth Council ndiye zochitika zake sisi dziwika kuti kodalowera kuti.
We don't know what nothing.
Koma their meetings in my hotel mutu amakhala busy.
Yes, what they're doing is paying for my bills in my hotel. And if you look at dramas men's kudu somewhere we wouldn't be having, anyamata inoda kusource fees.
Okay.
And you've got the National Youth Council, the Ministry of Youth in the budget. It doesn't make sense. Akusource fees in that. See, the youth.
Yes, SONA.
Have you seen the Minister of Youth saying good we fees? You have individuals. Now if you go back, tribe Jobange Meji, generation yatrim got money. You've got individuals. I'm generation what? Individuals who don't mabanga charity away.
Yeah.
Individuals mwana ya telefoni ya mpinganjira wapanga chakuti chako. Sa utengo ndiye kwa ndi kuti.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
You've got individuals imagine.
Yeah. I mean they are tribeless.
Yes,
tribeless, yeah.
Individuals. You find the likes of Pushiri, he's imaging. You get it, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
There is a tribeless generation. That's the most, it will be superior. It's coming. Okay? It's here. Census, we don't take stock into, we don't include such. You'll be surprised the numbers. So any entity established on tribalism, regionalism is a weak entity.
It's a weak entity.
It's a weak entity.
Yeah,
you don't have an idea.
Yes, SONA.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have an idea. You can't stand on the basis of regionalism or tribalism. No.
And they will be shocked.
Yes.
Mawano maliza nthawi yatetera ndi wotani Bambo Fredokiss.
I think Mango maliza ndona what I think as youth we should unite. I think as young people, let's go beyond Zibani. Let's go beyond. My issues are made to face in Lofanana. We're facing the same problems as young people. As youth, our issues they cut across. The lack of business opportunities. You see, issue ya blesser, issue ya alcohol abuse, mental health, suicide. If you see my challenges are to all say, youth ya MCB you're facing, youth ya DBB, because of women, but we were on the same page. Kanda UTM, Kanda UTF, Zibani is also. So I think as youth, let's also awaken to the fact that system divide. They make sure we should not unite. And now I'm looking forward to a day with my youth, madolo no sega change, akudoa, akuchikwawa, akusanje, akunzuzu, abarumpi, we can all come together.
Yeah, but I thought you had started town hall meetings.
Yes.
So what happened with those? Yeah.
That's when 10 June happened. Yakuzuzu inali, I think end month end of June.
Okay.
So after 10 June, 40 days morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're supposed to go to Zuzu, to Zuzu East, then we do there.
Ndipo mwanamva zotani za the first town hall meeting and what was the purpose? If I know kuti ena no amba which hijack the same concept.
You can copy an idea, but not the mind that created it.
Yes. Say that again?
You can copy an idea,
yeah,
but not the mind that created it.
Okay.
So, Komaso, if you copy a beautiful idea, an effective idea, and implement it right, that's what we call inspiration.
That's right.
So let's not say what they are copying us, but we have inspired them if they are doing the right thing.
Okay.
So that's why we are here actually. We inspire, we do the right thing. Anabanga phone. They had to replicate it and hambira karena.
That's right, yeah.
Yes, so we're looking
inspiring.
At it. Yeah, we're looking at it from that angle. Komano, my issues are Nkaturuga. I think you can actually see the women, young people, we are angry. Women, young people, sometimes issue in bank interest. Sometimes we are blaming Antolagwiga. Komaso ignorance. No, so even youth in. Simas were good as in Zimainda Band. Simas were to cancel good. To go Jimainda Band.
That's right.
Or CDF in the band. Chido MP in the Jan. Chido cancer and the Jan. So Timango Yankolas. social media, Facebook, how many people are on social media? On Facebook, for instance, you find good even you go to Mark, like I said, my report, they're about 1 million or slightly more, slightly less. And yet we are 12 million or 18 million Malawians. You get it? So, you see, good, even I mean, I vocal 1 billion, SARS, you are system in the bunch. So, my gatherings, we were able to see, so, hey, Tais Nazak, Timonanga to Guzoas and Saudan, Sabuzio. Even as I sit here, in every Zambi, is what is in the I have to learn. So, ignorance. You cannot cast out ignorance. Unaga bempelera ignorance yoga. Unaga ubaga deliver ignorance yoga. There are certain things we need to work on ourselves as a generation, as youth. We should expose ourselves to content that is making us wise.
Yeah.
TikTok in China. You open TikTok in China, it's full of manufacturing this, idea, concept.
Kunode mango vina basi. Ma dance.
You see.
Ndikuyamikeni kwambiri, we wish we had more time tikwita nani Sony.
Okay, no,
but mina ndakudulanda pali china chake chimene mafuna munene.
I know, I think you think I've voted.
Yeah.
Komaso, let's be optimistic. Malawi ndo ifelo. Let's be optimistic. Komaso, let's not shy. As young people, we can be ambitious. I think issue in expressed interest in presidential.
Yeah.
And people caught feelings. And for the issue got managed. However, it is not wrong for young people, young ones, to express interest.
Yeah, and aspire for
be
leadership.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
We have to be ambitious.
We have to be ambitious.
It's a must.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ndikuyamikeni kwambiri bambo Penjani Kaluwa ambira okondana mangoti Fredokiss. Mwatilemekeza kwambiri takuitana ndi ife ndathokoza kwambiri pamene panso ndiye pamapeto a program yathu madzulo ano ya Times Exclusive. Program iyi ndani ndi bambo Fredokiss amene ndi mkulu wa chinyamata ku chipani cha UTM. Ndine Brian Banda malo mwa ife tonse kuno ku Times headquarters ku Blantyre. Kukuyamikani pokhala nafe madzulo ano, and until next week, it's goodbye.